Okay, so 3 egg whites and 1 whole egg, and then 1/2 of old-fashioned oats with a little bit of salt, 2 packs of stevia, and a 1/2 serving of peanut butter on top. And then I got my iced coffee, and then of course my water. And this is going to be my breakfast. This is how I like to eat my oatmeal. I eat all around the peanut butter glob and leave that for the best part at the end. And that's how you eat your peanut butter glob in your oatmeal. Also, it's like really nasty outside. It's storming, it's raining, it's flooding, and I'm so thankful to be off today. We're gonna have us a lazy, rainy day. Okay, I'm just finally getting myself off the couch. I have just been basically like watching YouTube and catnapping because it is still pouring outside. Look at our backyard. Our backyard is like flooded. But it is like almost 10:30 and I want to have me a little snackaroonie. So what are we gonna have in here? Let's come into my refrigerator. Ooh, I definitely wanna try this. I got these new found these yogurt things from Kroger. It's Kroger's like Greek yogurt, the light version. This is gonna be apple and oats. I hope this is gonna be really good. But the macros on here are like the best. Some of the best macros that I find in yogurt is like the Dannon Light and Fit Greek yogurts. They have like a ton of flavors and like those are probably one of my top favorite yogurts, but these are like even better. The macros on these are 0 fat, 9 carbs, anywhere from like 7 to 9 carbs depending on what flavor that you get, and 14 protein. So more protein, less carbs than some of the Dannon Light and Fit Greek yogurts, and they taste amazing. So I think I'm gonna have this paired with, where'd my strawberries go? Aha, now I'm done, back in the fridge. Oh, that's like some horrible lighting. But I have some Lazy Go Route, some pre-cut strawberries that I also picked up from Kroger. I'll have like 2 of these because if you can see, they are giant. Like they're like the size of my face. So yes, that's gonna be my snack. And oh my gosh, I never do this, but I haven't even washed the dishes from breakfast this morning. That's so unlike me, but I have been so lazy today because of the rain and everything. And you know what? I'm not mad about it. And this is my cute little snack. I just chopped up some strawberries and I just threw in the Greek yogurt, and so I'm going to snack on these. Okay, so it's only been like an hour since I had my Greek yogurt and strawberry snack. So it's like 11:30. Usually I would probably be starting to eat lunch, but I think I want to go ahead and get an early workout in just before like the gym crowd gets there today, because that's what I like to do on my off days. I like to get in the gym pretty early, usually around lunchtime or like early afternoon before like the big gym crowd gets there, just because our gym gets so crowded around like prime time. So I just want to go ahead and get in there. But I want to show you what I'm going to eat as my pre-workout carb. This is going to be my pre-workout carb. I'll just take like a pre-workout supplement. I don't know, I got a bunch of samples from my show, so I'll probably like dabble into some of that and try out one of the pre-workouts, just because I'm probably gonna need a pre-workout today because I've been so lazy and it's like a gross, gloomy, rainy day. So I feel like I'm gonna need like a big pick-me-up because I got shoulders today and I'm excited. But I'm reintroducing cereal back into my life. You guys know that I love cereal and I have missed my cereal, and so since I'm not following like a strict like nutrition plan as of right now, I've just kind of went back to like intuitive eating, like macro counting basically. So that's what I've been doing this week. But I'm going to be eating cookies, and well, I'm going to be eating Cookie Crisp. This is probably like one of the best macro cereals. It's 1 gram of fat, 22 carbs, which is like minimal sugar in here. It's only 9 grams of sugar in here. Most cereals have like 15 or more, just depending on what kind you get, and then 1 gram of protein. So this is like some of the best macros. The other really good macros are Waffle Crisp, and the reason I say that is because the cereals themselves are like bigger and fuller, like in volume, like as far as like size, so like actual size. The Waffle Crisp, am I saying that right? Honeycomb Crisp, that's what I'm thinking. They don't even make Waffle Crisp anymore. I used to love Waffle Crisp. I wish they still made it, but they don't make it anymore. But like the Honeycomb Crisp is like another like really big like filling cereal for really good macros as well. So again, basically just 22 carbs easily in 3/4 a cup. I'm actually having a serving and a half just because I have a lot of carbs to kind of play with. You know how I like it, just dry and simple. Please hold the milk, that's my favorite. So I'm gonna eat on this, finish up some things I'm just doing on my computer, and then I'll probably get ready for the gym in about 30 minutes to 45 minutes, and then we'll head to the gym. So this will be my second day back in the gym. After my competition, we got home late Sunday evening after we got done doing Mother's Day stuff with my mom and Cody's mom, and then I went straight into a full work week. So I worked Monday through Friday straight. No, Monday through Thursday straight, because this past weekend was my best friend's wedding. So this past week, before the weekend, I didn't really have, usually I would kind of like get back into like a reverse diet plan and like get back on like what I was basically eating prior to peak week, but I just didn't. I just decided, it's like, you know what, I just want a nutrition break. I don't want to really well, first of all, I didn't even have time to meal prep because we got home late Sunday evening, so I hadn't even gone to the grocery store, and you know, I wasn't able to cook, so I had no food to cook with anyways because I went straight into working. So I worked all week, and really I just wanted to focus on my best friend's wedding because I had been so not solely focused, because I was a maid of honor at her wedding, so I hadn't really done a lot of last minute things I needed to get done, because I was purposely waiting until I was done with my competition, because all my focus was on my competition. So I wanted to use this past week to be only focused on her wedding. So I just didn't even worry about going to the gym Monday, and then I thought, well, when Tuesday comes around, I'll go at least Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, because I was going to be off work Friday doing all the wedding stuff that started like the wedding weekend. But Tuesday came along and I had things to do that afternoon after work. Luckily, I mainly worked 8 to 4 that week, so that was pretty easy. But I just never made it to the gym last week. And I think it was kind of a good thing because I rarely take a break from the gym, like ever, and especially not like a full week's worth. So I think it was kind of like a way of like forcing myself to take a break from the gym. So I didn't set foot into the gym at all last week, and I didn't follow any type of nutrition, proper diet plan. I just kind of ate what I wanted. I hit every craving that I did have, like Mexican, sushi, pizza, anything that like I wasn't able to really eat for a really long time. I went ahead and got that all out of the way, and I just kind of ate whatever I wanted basically last week. I didn't overdo it. But it was kind of funny, like I feel like I have been full since Saturday night post show. Like since that Saturday night, I have been full like up to like yesterday's point, because yesterday I actually kind of got back on track with my nutrition. You know, we had like the wedding and stuff this weekend, so I didn't hold back on like, you know, having a great time, you know, drinking with all of our friends and everything, and just celebrating the wedding. And I ate all the good wedding food. Like I love weddings. Like two things obviously, besides like someone, you know, getting married and like celebrating the marriage of two people, but like food and drinks are like my favorite thing about weddings. So didn't hold back on any of that, but it was good for me. Like it was a good like mental break and good like stress reliever, not having to worry about cooking all my meals, meal prepping, anything like that, not having to worry about going to the gym. Like I realized like how much time in the afternoon that I actually have when I don't go to the gym after work. I was like, I could get used to this. No, not really. I knew I could never get used to that, but it was kind of nice just to come home and like not do anything if I didn't, you know, I didn't have to be anywhere. So anyways, yesterday was Monday, so first day of getting back on track, first day of getting back in the gym. I did legs, mainly like glute and hamstring focus yesterday, and then today I'm going to do shoulders. So that's where we're at, back on track. I think I'm going to try this. This was in like one of my little sample packets from the competition. It's called Pharma Legal Cracked Out. How nerdy of me, because it has, you know, it's like pharmacy, like pharma. Of course, I'm going to go for this one. And it's a pre-workout, but it's in the flavor Punch Out. And this is a 1 serving, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to test this out. And per usual, I don't like to drink my pre-workout. I don't know why, I'm just one of those weird people, so I just like to take like a powder shot of it. Not for the unexperienced, but this is just what I do. It's easier. The less things I have to drink, because I drink so much water throughout the day, and I hate having like a watery gut when I'm working out, because I already drink my BCAAs or like amino acids while I'm working out, so one less thing I have to drink. So let's take a shot of this and see how it goes. It does have beta-alanine in it, which is what gives you like a tingling sensation, which I don't love, but I don't know, we're just gonna go for it. Make sure you have your water around. I don't know where my water is. Gotta go find my water. It's empty. That's good flavor. It's kind of like, you know, taking a pre-workout Pixie Stick shot. I don't know. Just got back from the gym. Let me tell you, I am feeling second day being back in the gym after taking almost a week and a half off. But having my post-workout now, I'm just having a Sayucor chocolate molten protein shake. I'm gonna put it in here. I do half water, half like almond milk. That's what I like doing. A couple of ice cubes in there. It's the best little easy simple shake. Take this up, and then I've got some sweet potato noodles in here. No, I did not cut these up myself. Kroger already had these, so I thought I would try them. I thought they'd be really good for baking and making like French fries out of them. So I did bake them, but they didn't get like crispy enough. I don't know if I probably just didn't leave them in the oven long enough, but I'm just gonna measure out 3 ounces of this. So yeah, it's really just like sweet potato noodles. The consistency of it, at least. I have a little bit of salt on there, and then I sprinkle just some cinnamon. So 3 ounces of that for a post-workout carb and a protein shake. Time for another meal of the day. It's almost 4:15. This is what I normally would have been eating for lunchtime, but since I worked out earlier today, I didn't eat lunch. So here is my late lunch, dinner, whatever you want to call it. It is 4 ounces of ground turkey meat and the rice cauliflower vegetables. Actually, let me show you. I think I have, yeah, I do. I think I've showed this in one of my videos before, but this is what it is. It's by the Green Giant. It's the rice veggie cauliflower. This is like the plain rice cauliflower. The one that I actually have with my ground turkey it's got like onions and what's it got? It's got like little green onions in there, some carrot pieces. You can kind of see the little pieces in there, but it's like a fried rice veggie mix. It's so freaking good. And let me tell you, the macros, I have a whole cup of it in my turkey meat, but for one serving which is considered 1 cup or 85 grams of it, it's only 4 carbs, 2 protein, 0 fat. If you were to eat this entire bag, this would be 16 carbs and 8 protein for this entire bag. So I just use 1 serving, so that gives me about 4 carbs. So it's a really lower carb lunch, but high protein. So this is what I'm about to eat. Time for another snack. I'm gonna have a Power Crunch bar. Let's try, let's see, I got peanut butter, chocolate. Let's do the mint. Mint chocolate. These are a little bit higher in fat. I think they're like, what is it? 13 fat, 10 carbs, and 13 protein. I like to put these in the freezer because I think they're 10 times better when they're like really cold and crunchy. Alright, and the last meal of the night is going to be 1.5 cups of some sauteed Brussels sprouts and 3 ounces of some grilled chicken. And I have it in these containers. They're called Meal Prepster, I believe is the brand. They actually sent me these a couple of weeks ago, and I mean, I really like them. They're just like another, typical, meal prepping container, but I really like them because they are divided. I don't have a whole lot of containers that are divided because sometimes I don't like my food to touch each other. So they are a pretty good portion size, as you can see. That's like the size of my hand, even though I have like a really small hand. And they are obviously microwavable safe, they are dishwasher safe, and they stack really well, like the individual pieces, so they're easy for like storing and everything. But I will put the link in the description box for these if you're interested in getting them. They were really cheap, really affordable, and I've really enjoyed them so far. So that is going to wrap up the night. I hope you guys enjoyed this full day of eating, and I will catch y'all in the next one.